Band 20 here. Welcome to the newest episode of the football preview series. Today we're covering Presbyterian. Last year, Presbyterian went 2-9, 1-4 in the conference overall. It was a big step back for them because a couple years ago they were actually 6-5. It's their first winning season as a Division I team. They've had a rough year. Their head coach resigned, and Presbyterian actually rehired a former head coach of theirs who was their defensive coordinator. So now he's back at the helm. We'll see what happens. I feel really bad for them. They were looking really good. They always play us well. That's one of my favorite things. A couple years ago, they brought us into overtime and we ended up winning. We play them. They always play us hard. It's always a fun game to watch. Like I said, last season they took a step back. They lost to a Division II team, Florida Tech, 28-7. That's a real kick in the gonads when you lose to a Division II team by 3 touchdowns. Hopefully they get better. I think they will, but their non-conference schedule is really big. They play Wake Forest, the Citadel, Campbell, Wofford, and St. Francis, PA. Three of those FCS teams were in the playoffs. Wake Forest is pretty decent in the ACC, and Wofford made it, I think, to like the Elite Eight as far as football goes in the playoffs. So they're really looking to get their name out there and probably get some guaranteed money. They were really bad as far as offensive stats. They were 113th of passing, averaging 141 yards per game, with a total of 1,551 yards. And they were 111th in rushing, only getting a total of 1,105 rushing yards, averaging 101.1 yards per game. Really a step back. I hope they get better. We're gonna win this game. Not by much. I think we'll win 20-7. Just because they like playing us hard. It's unfortunate that this is our last meeting with them, for right now anyways, but I think we're just going to really win this game. It's going to be a great defensive battle for probably the first 2 quarters, and then we'll just kind of score a couple more just to put the game away. Thanks guys. The next one is Charleston Southern. That will be coming next week. Thanks guys for watching. This is Liberty Bandit 20, and every day is game day.